What are the best funding models for educational equity? Imagine a world where every student, no matter where they come from, has the resources they need to succeed. That's what good funding models aim to do. They try to fix the gaps that leave some students behind, especially African American students who often face more hurdles. So, what models work best to make education fair for everyone? One of the strongest approaches is called weighted student funding. Instead of giving every student the same amount of money, this model gives extra funds to students who need more support. For example, students who are low income, learning English, or have special needs get more money. This helps schools serve students facing bigger challenges, like many African American students in underserved areas. States can also help by adjusting how they distribute money. Many states relying on local property taxes to fund schools. But in neighborhoods with lower property values, schools get less money. To fix this, states can add equity adjustments to their funding formulas. This means more money goes to poorer districts, which often serve more African American students. It's a way to balance the playing field and make sure all schools have enough resources. Targeted grants are another powerful tool. These are special funds aimed at closing achievement gaps. They support tutoring, mentoring, culturally relevant curriculum, and teacher training on equity issues. These grants give schools extra help where it's needed most, especially for African American students who may face systemic barriers. Community-based funding models also play a role. Historically, African American communities pooled resources through churches, organizations, and historically Black colleges and universities. Today, creating education endowments funded by alumni, local entrepreneurs, and allies can generate sustainable funds. These help support scholarships, school programs, and community initiatives, reducing dependence on outside aid. Supporting historically Black colleges and universities is vital too. These institutions serve many Pell Grant-eligible students and provide critical access to higher education. Ensuring they get steady, increased funding helps keep these schools strong and accessible for African American students. Some districts use continuous improvement models. They collect data on student performance and target resources to address specific gaps. For example, if African American students are underperforming in math, funds can be used for extra tutoring or teacher training. These models focus on ongoing progress and use evidence to guide decisions. In practice, designing funding formulas that give higher weights to students from low-income African American communities ensures schools have enough resources. Increasing state and federal funding helps offset the effects of property tax disparities. Creating community endowments can provide long-term support, and protecting funding for historically Black colleges keeps higher education accessible. Using data-driven strategies allows districts to focus on what works best for closing achievement gaps. In the end, the best funding models combine these approaches: weighted student funding, equity adjustments, targeted grants, community efforts, and strong support for historically Black colleges. These strategies work together to fix funding gaps and open more doors for African American students to succeed in education.